Hey guys, I got a video that a lot of people have requested is to see the Strike Series on the water running. So we did the best that we could. We have a good friend of ours that has a helicopter, took a helicopter out and got some video of a couple of boats running, a 20-footer that you might recognize as Keith Poche's boat. We had a good friend of ours, Skipper Rayburn, come and drive that along with my partner, Alan Wall. He drove it some as well. And then we also had Alan's 22-footer with a 300R on the back of it out there that we ran some as well. So they got those two boats out on the water, just ran up and down the river a little bit, got to show you a little bit about how tight the boat can turn and how fast it can go when it's turning, and it's difficult to portray that to the camera. The G-forces when you're in it, I've been in the boat with Alan when he made it do a U-turn in the river at 50 miles an hour, and it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing how tight this boat grips to the water. There isn't a curve on the Tickfaw River that this boat can't take wide open. I mean, it's unbelievable how they don't slide. They grip real heavy to the water, and make you feel like you're in control of this boat. You'll see some video of Skipper driving this Keith Poche's boat on here where the boat was running 79, 80 miles an hour, and he just lets go of the wheel. So just to show you how well these boats actually perform in the water, when not only perform with speed, but how great they are to drive. They're just you don't have to fight it. Skip has told me in the past he used to own a brand of boat that he said if you could drive it over 70 miles an hour, you were qualified to take the spaceship to the moon. That's how hard it was to drive. And some of you know what I mean when I talk about that driving bass boats at high speeds can be difficult to do, and these boats really take the cake on that. It's unbelievable how easy they are to drive. You'll get to see some of that. And then we also took it out with about a 25-mile-an-hour wind into the lake on a different day. We took Alan's boat out, and it was rough. And it's difficult to show you how rough that lake was from a helicopter. It just doesn't translate quite as well. But any of you that know what you're looking at will know that the water was rough that he was running in. And he did some speeds where you could see how the boat wants to go. If you want to just go across a lake that is that rough at 25, 30 miles an hour and ease your way across it. He did some video of that, different angles, waves coming across, waves going with, back and forth to let you see how the boat performs in that. And then if you want to crank it up to 50 miles an hour and run across a 2.5-foot chop, then you can see that this boat can handle it as well too. So, all boats, if you're out in 4 and 5 foot seas, if you slow down to 18, 20 miles an hour, you can survive and get to the other side. That's not what we were trying to show of look how terribly rough this water is. Although this lake was rough, it wasn't death-defying rough. It's more what you might encounter on an average tournament, that you get caught on one side of the lake and have to go to the other, and you don't want to have to go 20 miles an hour. You want to have a boat that can get up and run 50 miles an hour across that kind of chop. That's impressive, and any of you that have spent any time in bass boats will know that, and the ones that don't, you just don't. I can't help you with that. But if you look at this video, you can see that it's a dry riding boat, that it handles the chuff. You can watch the power poles in the back and see that they're not jarring and trying to come off. You can see his head's not bobbing and weaving like that. The boat runs great in rough water. And other than this video, the only thing I can do to put my mouth where your money is to let you come sit in one and drive one. But other than that, this is the next best thing I have. So this is what we got for you. Take a look at it, and I hope it answers some of the questions that some of you have. And if it didn't, just make an appointment and come ride in one, and we'll show you. We'll show you the difference in this boat and anything else you've ever ridden in. So hope you enjoy it.